Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Retardo here. Yeah, Retardo. Yeah, you see what I did there? Ricardo. Yeah, remember when that meme was funny? Alright, guys, this is a Halloween video. Happy Halloween. Yeah, candy. Woohoo! Alright, so, let's get something serious, okay? The best thing about Halloween is horror movies, okay? That's why I have composed this list of top 10 horror movies. Making exception movies. What? I'm gonna make an exception. Sci-fi horror movies do count, okay? So, horror comedies also count, okay? Let's get into the list. Kill me. Number 1 is probably... what? Okay. I'm filming on a trash can, no joke. Putting the camera on the trash can. It's this movie right here. I've seen it only once, and I've seen it recently. Tremors. Alright. And this is one of those things where I count as like a horror comedy. This comes with the 4 movies in there. All 4 of them. There's like 6 of them now. Crazy how they made like a bunch of movies about a giant worm. I also want to count these aren't movie reviews. I will make movie reviews about them later on in this series somewhat. And yeah, Tremors, I'll give you a quick synopsis. It's about this dude played by Kevin Bacon. He lives in this like small town like Mexico or something. I don't know. And there's like tremors and stuff. And tremors are like these giant worms that come out of the ground, like blind, they can't smell, and they can like hear you. That's like how they that's how they get to you, bro. This movie was made in like 1998 or something. It's a pretty good movie, actually. It was kind of stupid though, but I liked it. I haven't seen the other ones, but when I do make a Tremors review, I'll review all of them if I can find the other 2. So that's Tremors. Number 2. This is me right here. I've seen it only once, like Tremors. That's The Exorcist. I know you're probably wondering, like, why is this your number 9 spot? This isn't my exact list. The last like 3 you can definitely count like my favorite movies. But yeah, The Exorcist, pretty good movie. Actually, pretty scary. I liked finding all the hidden messages, like the statue teleporting, the hidden faces, stuff like that. But this movie's actually kind of creepy for one thing. It's apparently cursed because the 2 people that died in the movie died in real life, which pretty scary. But I'm actually gonna take out my torture. It's actually pretty scary if you actually think about it, because like especially like demonic movies. There's another one I'll show you later. That's a cursed movie. This movie's about this girl, Reagan, I believe her name. She is possessed by Satan. Apparently it's Satan, but it's definitely a demon. And she starts going crazy. You've probably seen the picture of the girl. I'm not even gonna put a picture up because, whoa, that's kind of. Well, she looks gross, and I don't want to get age restricted. I don't care when I do an Exorcist review. I don't even care. Any movie that I do that has nudity in it, I will cut that out because I don't want to get really age restricted. Because, like, if you go on a computer and there's restrictions on it, you can't watch any of my videos. So your boy making inappropriate videos over here. Yeah, so this is the scariest film of all time. I don't know what to say about that, but it's a pretty good movie. Made it in the 70s. I don't know when exactly it was in the 70s, but still a good movie nonetheless. Oh, sorry. Number 3. Alright, it's a tough decision, but I think it's Army of Darkness. And I'm probably wondering, well, why haven't you talked about Evil Dead yet? That's because I haven't seen Evil Dead. I can't put it on the list. I can't just say I like Evil Dead just because I like this movie. There's one of those exceptions where this is definitely a horror comedy. More of a comedy than a horror movie. I can't really even consider it a horror movie, but it's a fantasy comedy kind of. But since it's in the Evil Dead series, might as well count it. I didn't want to have this be a top 9. So I'm going for numbers. I'm going for quantity, not quality. I'm just kidding. I like to have my videos be good. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's definitely more. It's cheesy. The effects are horrible, but it's definitely better than what they did for like Evil Dead because they really didn't have that much stuff to go with. This is just like an entire army and stuff, so they have to do good. It's about. This is the third movie in the Evil Dead series, so I'm only gonna explain the first one. This one. No. You guys know what I mean. It's about this guy Ash Williams, got the chainsaw for his hand. This title, this cover, it's actually kind of fake if you actually think about it. So if you've seen this movie, he doesn't really wear this outfit. He only wears it for like one scene. It's kind of sad because, well, I mean, I like the robotic hand that he gets in this movie, but yeah. So Ash, he gets teleported back in time, to like medieval days, and he has to fight the army of the dead, or army of the darkness. Sorry, but like the Deadites, and he has to. The main villain is Evil Ash. Yeah, pretty good movie. Number 4, Creepshow. This is a Stephen King movie. It's also the guy who did I think George A. Romero, the guy who made Dawn of the Dead. So this is a good movie. It's an anthology movie, so it's not like following one specific story. There's five stories in here. I'm not gonna go through all of them because I don't want to spoil all of it. I have the book of this, by the way. Hold on, let me go get that. All right. I just want to say this video probably isn't posted. It's probably not gonna be posted on Halloween. Probably gonna be posted the day after it, but I'm making this video on Halloween. Just Creepshow. This is the book, and the artwork's pretty good in it actually. Yeah. And some of the stories, there's one about this guy touching a meteor and he becomes like a plant. My favorite in this is the crate. It's about like this monster that's in the school. It's like an ape mixed with a werewolf type of thing. It's kind of like Tales from the Crypt, which I made like older Tales from the Crypt videos called Tales from the Cringe. Don't watch those videos, please don't. Don't embarrass me. Here we go. What is this? Number 5? Is this number 5 that we're doing now? Whatever. Number 5. Alright. It's a pretty tough decision, but I think I'm going to go with The Predator. Predator is an amazing movie. Go watch it. What are you doing now watching this movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger. If I had that voice crack though, oh my god. Arnold Schwarzenegger. If I had Terminator, I'd probably put it on this list. Because the Terminator, the original, is a sci-fi horror film. Yeah, bet you didn't know that. Pleb. So, Predator, I don't even have to explain it. The Predator, it's an amazing movie. It's about these military guys that go into the jungle to help save some hostages. And it has kind of like a twist to it. You think it's just like, oh, it's just going to be about, them saving hostages. And then it actually turns out they're hunted by a monster, dude. What? Oh my god. Predator. There's a side difference. I don't know if you can see that. That's Arnie right there. Arnie. There's the Predator. Now Arnie's a big dude. He's also pretty tall, but the guy who the guy who played the Predator was like 7 foot, and he did die. The guy who played the Predator. He did die at like age 30. So rest in peace. Um, it's a good movie. Pretty good movie, bro. I think we're doing number 6 now. That's it. Number 6. Probably gonna go with Poltergeist. Poltergeist, another cursed movie. Um, this isn't. I don't really see this as a cursed movie. It's only the fact that I think it's because they used dead bodies on the set, which I actually heard that's true. Kind of creepy, kind of messed up. If you've seen the movie, when the graves they pop out. Oh my god! When they pop out of the ground, apparently the skeletons are actually real. I don't know if I believe that. I think it also has to do with the girl, because she did die during one of the movies in real life. So they had to get another actor, and they only had to have her facing the back. And I think that's why I don't believe this is a cursed movie. I believe The Exorcist is cursed. Kind of. Not really, not. I believe The Exorcist is more cursed than this movie, because, to be honest, it's not a demonic movie. It's about a ghost, but a poltergeist. And see, one of the lines of this movie is, uh, something about them being Christian, and ghosts are kind of against Christianity. I believe in ghosts, but I also believe in God. Kind of a confusing thing to believe in, but like both of them at the same time. But I also believe in evolution too. Evolution is out. Or like we were apes at one time. Yeah, I believe that. I act like one. Come my room, bro. I'm an ape, bro. I'm like a retard, bro. I say bro a lot now. That's my new word, bro. Poltergeist, about a family, directed by Steven Spielberg. Amazing director, dude. Any of the movies on his list? Oh yeah. One of the another movie we'll be talking about on this list was also directed by Steven Spielberg. I think you all know what it is. Guess, bro. Calm down, bro. So comment down below what you think it is. It's Poltergeist about a family who is haunted by a spirit. Ooh, spooky. Actually, nobody dies in this movie, which is surprising because, like, Creepshow, at least someone dies in all of them. Predator, a bunch of people die. Army Darkness, a couple people die. Tremors, some people die. Extras, 2 people die. This one, nobody dies in it. This is a perfect example of a horror movie. There's no gore in it. There's a couple creepy scenes. I have to admit, the clown scene. Yeah, it's Poltergeist. Go watch it. I'm not doing the finger thing anymore. Okay, this is number 7, I think. Yeah, this is number 7. This is kind of a hard decision, but this is where these are some of my favorite horror films. Okay, some of my favorites. We have Alien. Alien. It's an amazing movie. It's kind of like Predator, where it's sci-fi. This is way more sci-fi. I heard Aliens is better, but I think I'm okay with just the first one. When I do review this movie, I will be reviewing the other Alien movies. Yeah, so that's Alien. Pretty good movie. It's starring Sigourney Weaver. She's a pretty talented actress. A bunch of people are awakened on their ship halfway through their destination because something woke them up, and they stop on this planet and they find a bunch of eggs. The guy gets one of them on his face. One of the aliens that come out on his face. Eventually, busts out of his chest. A bunch of people kind of mistake that's at the end of the movie. It wasn't, no, because that chest burster became into the xenomorph because they grow pretty fast. And then see, there's only one, which is kind of thing where I think Aliens is probably better. But then again, I'm fine with this. And Sigourney Weaver is probably one of the best action heroes ever. Heroines, sorry. Um, yeah, so it's Alien, you know? I have my Blu-ray, so I mean, I'm sad I can't play it in a DVD player. I could probably find it on my phone though. No. Alien. Alright, we have another Steven Spielberg. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So this movie, it's next. This Steven Spielberg movie. It's Jaws. Jaws, is a pretty good movie. A scary movie. It's a little bit scary. I think the cover is actually gonna. Oh no, Adrian's dating a naked girl. Oh no. And it's like, no, demonic. But yeah, the show's kind of scary. I'm not even gonna lie. But the part that is scary about this movie is where they actually had a real shark, which was on accident. But they just like, you know what? Let's just throw it in there. We had the footage. Kind of creepy actually. But yeah, there's Jaws. Pretty good movie. It's about a girl dies on the beach and they go hunting for a shark and they need a really big boat to do it. If you've seen the movie, you understand that reference. That's Jaws. Alright. So this is my second to last movie. It's my second to last favorite horror movie. I mean, honorable mentions for the last two. Gremlins. I have it, but I only have the disc of it. Also, because it's more of a comedy. I mean, I have Army of Darkness, but Gremlins no. Beetlejuice. Yeah, Jurassic Park. You know. And A Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't even have a copy of the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm trying to find it, but I can't really find the movie. I just can't. But this movie, just read it. Psycho. Psycho is a disturbing movie. My God, it's so it's actually horrifying. Like the character Norman Bates, he's horrifying, and people are like, "Oh, you just spoiled it." It actually says, let me see if I can find it. It actually says on the back. It basically just spoiled it on the back. I don't know if you're able to read that. It's somewhere in there. Find it yourself. Don't ask me to do everything for you. Well, story. It's about a woman. She's running away because she stole a bunch of money, and she stays at this motel that's ran by Norman Bates. And Norman Bates seemed like this kind, gentle person. He can get mad at some points, but it's more like shocked mad. And then there's a part where he sees the girl get in her shower. He goes in there, dressed up as his mom, of course. I'm spoiling the entire movie. I don't even care. Everybody's seen this movie. And yeah, and he kills her, obviously. But you don't know it's him. Except the movie spoils it on the back. I'm gonna show the entire of it, the entire back, just so you can eventually find it. Cause it's in there. They spoil it. But then the rest of the movie, it's about her sister trying to find out who the actual murderer is. And the ending scene's the scariest part. Yeah, Psycho. And oh, sorry. And my number one favorite horror movie is, and also I cut out a bunch of Stephen King movies because I do like I could have put The Shining on here because The Shining's one of my favorite movies, but I didn't want a bunch of it being Stephen King movies, so I tried to narrow it down to other horror movies. I had Creepshow in there because that's Stephen King worked on it. They made a book after the movie was really released, so I'm sorry if there's no Stephen King movies in here. It's just because I just wanted other movies because I love Stephen King movies. They're amazing. Like I could have put Misery on here, Cujo, Carrie, Salem's Lot, Pet Cemetery, It, but I Yeah. I mean, this is my favorite horror movie we're gonna be getting into right now. Here we have my favorite horror movie, The Lost Boys. I've heard this movie been called a horror comedy. There's some funny moments in here, but it's not like. Yeah, it's funny enough. The Lost Boys, the title, it's a parody of Peter Pan because the Lost Boys they never grow up. Neither do the Lost Boys in this movie because they're vampires. Obviously, if you didn't know that, then go back to vampire school, like I went to. I'm stupid. Um, yeah. So about these two boys, they move into this new town, Phoenix, I believe. As Corey Feldman, Kiefer Sutherland, two of my favorite actors. Two couple of my favorite actors. I have a bunch more favorite actors. Either Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yeah, Kiefer Sutherland and Corey Feldman were both in Stand By Me, which if I ever do a top 10 movies, Stand By Me is definitely going on there. By the way, that's a Stephen King movie, but that's not a horror movie. That's a drama. And then they find out there's a bunch of vampires, and David, the lead vampire, he turns Michael, I believe that's the name, into a half vampire to make him into a killer. That's all I'm giving you. Um, that's The Lost Boys. This was my Halloween video 2019. Can't wait for next year.